Hey everybody, I am back, and then today we'll be opening up something pretty cool here. Have some Chrono Core TCG. I did back this on Kickstarter a while back. I don't remember how long it was, but it finally has arrived. So we'll be breaking into it. Got a lot to get into with 30 packs per box and 12 cards per pack. So with the first set here, War of the Nine Realms. There's 116 cards. You got some shared starter deck cards. You got the starter deck cards themselves. Looks like we have some box toppers here too. So, pretty cool display there. We got some dividers in there. First time I've seen dividers like that in a booster box. So, but box toppers are out. So there we go. So let's see. So there is the packs, and let's get into it. I don't know what really to expect. I looked over some cards. So all right, let's make sure we stay centered up here. So really haven't learned gameplay too much. So that is a hollow common. So that's something I wanted to know, is if there are common, uncommon. Well, that's an SR right there, so that's cool. If there's like the foils of every card as well as just a regular base. So from that first pack, it looks like there kind of was. All right, let's get into the next, and let's keep on rolling. Now you don't. Cerberus Gauntlets, Scythe of Retribution, Ryu Gauntlets, World Eater, Duskwolf, Lidless Orb, World Eater again, Transformation Protocol, Scythe of Retribution, Aegis, and Basilisk Gauntlets. And that is a rare, so looks like the highest rarity will be at the end. So 2 rares in there. The Scythe of Retribution version 1 was a rare. So yeah, we'll have to see how the rarities are laid out. All right, so this is a common, 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 another common. Now we're getting to uncommon, uncommon, uncommon. There's a foil uncommon. That is a rare. And a foil common. And the foil rare. So, there we go. Kind of the layout of a pack right there for you. So, really like the quality of the cards. They're really nice. They feel nice too. So, that's a really cool looking one right there. That's a really nice looking card. Just an uncommon, but it's like a... And it was backwards. So, oh. So we got that. Not too sure exactly what that is, but that is pretty sweet looking. That is a cool looking card. So, I know there's some serialized cards in here. So not sure exactly where that would be at on the card. But yeah, so really cool there. Got to be a really nice pull of some sort. So like I said, the cardstock is really nice. It is a thicker cardstock. than like a Pokemon or Magic or something like that. So kudos for that. All right. Woo. That is a common foil that just dropped right on the ground. So, okay. All right, we are starting out with our common. So super excited to get into these, just to get the sorting, to see what kind of commons, uncommons, foiling, ultra rares, secret rares, stuff like that. So like I said, I'm going in almost blind, especially with the rarities and stuff. So again, something like that, it just feels like the foiling is almost like a plastic. So very rigid. You can definitely tell a different type of material on those kind of foils. There we go. All right, and we got to deep fried. Don't know if I damaged that or not, but I'm sure we'll pull another one. Got plenty to go through. Uncommon, 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 a rare, uncommon, and a rare. All right, got a good stack of cards going already just in those few packs, so there we go. Now that we're through a good chunk, we'll start going through a little quicker. We do have 30 packs with 12 cards in each pack, so really cool stuff. So I'm gonna see. They do have some artist names on here, so that is good. I know a lot of people have been, a lot of these newer TCGs, some of that AI art, and people either don't mind it or they absolutely hate it. So it's just, don't really have an opinion on it. I haven't seen too much of it yet, so I've just been seeing a lot of videos about AI arts that people just seem to hate. I guess we're not going to do that. They're just kind of sticking a little bit. There's an SR right there. So very cool. So let's see. Again, we got all that information right there. So 11 super rares. So, all right, let's continue. It just seems like that foiling likes to make the cards stick. Another SR, so cool stuff so far. I am liking the art. Again, once I get to sorting and figure all that out and get into a binder, definitely do an update there. So cool foils there. That one just felt a little thicker. And there we go. I'm gonna grab all of these out. So we got a big old stack of cards. We got a big old stack started to the side already, so all right, let's keep on plugging along. All right. Not a whole lot of commentary on this video, so I'm just kind of going through, enjoying the cards, the artwork, and then hopefully you guys enjoy it too. So kind of see what comes in a booster box. Yeah, again, just a really that is why that one feels a little bit more plastic, because it is double-sided. So it definitely has a different feel to it. But yeah, okay. Did not know there was double-sided cards, so that's kind of cool. All right. Sometimes they just have a little bit of a different feel. It's a little strange, but again, it's a brand new TCG. Got to get used to how they do stuff, how they feel. So, you know, when you sleeve them up, they'll feel just like any other TCG card. So, get them into a binder. Can't tell the difference. So, that's what I'm going to be doing. I would like to learn how to play, just for see what cards are playable and whatnot. But I am a collector at heart, so I will definitely be trying to put the set together. So that's why I'm kind of cracking into this, just to see if, like I said, every card has a foil version, or if it's just commons, uncommons, rares, all that. So, but from what I can tell, everything is going to have a foiled version. Well, like I said, I'll go through everything, see if the commons have foil and a non-foil version. So from what I found online, nothing really to go through a set list yet. So I have went through, made my own checklist from various sources, just in a Google Doc. And yeah, that's how I will keep track of my stuff, is just through checklists I put together. So yeah. Again, that stickiness with that foil. So that one is double-sided again. Feel the stickiness on the back. So it is double-sided with the foil behind it as well. Not get a good, gotta use the blade if you want to open it. Try to get through the rest of these packs pretty quick here. All right. Ooh, that's something a little bit different there. Cool looking, even though it's just an uncommon. So the foils do look really nice. I am happy about that. They're good looking cards. Just had a stack fall over, as it typically happens with a ton of cards like this. Alright, looks like 5 or 6 more packs and then we're done. And then to the fun part of sorting and putting everything in sleeves and a binder. So that I do enjoy that part of the organization. Sometimes it is tedious, but when something new, something that you enjoy, something really cool, it's not as bad as bulk Pokemon or anything else like that. So That's pretty cool looking. This feels a little bit thicker for some reason too. I thought one was stuck to it. Again, sorry for the lack of commentation. I'm just enjoying opening these, showing you guys what comes in the booster box. Once I learn some more, I will definitely open another box and I'll have more to say. Oh, that looks like that's a secret rare. That's cool. So 129. So there looks like extra cards in the set rather than 116 I thought it said. But yeah, cool. Really nice secret rare. Oh, yeah. So very cool. Don't know the rarity of these, but yeah, very nice hit there. Trying to see if it's numbered. I would assume the numbering would be on the front. So that's still something I'm fairly new to, is serialized stuff in trading card games. Definitely used to it in the sports world, but in the TCG world, it's still something that is fairly new. It seems a little weird to me. All right, here we go. Last pack. So if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Not the most entertaining video, but definitely get to check out what kind of cards come in a booster box. So that's basically what I wanted to do, what I wanted to see too. So might as well record it if I'm opening it for myself too. So get some information out to the internet as well. That is an SR. And the last card, there we go. So there. So I think the best pull, definitely this guy right here. We'll definitely have to do some research on it. So, but looks really nice. Secret rare. So there we go. That will do it for Chrono Core TCG War of the Nine Realms booster box opening. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.